Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing very well. And I know yesterday I did say that was going to be my last video until the new year. But the postman's been today, so I'm going to do you a bit of a live unboxing. Well, live because I'm recording it live. I'm not going to do any edits or anything. So this is what's come today. I'm sure you all know what this probably is. I've got to say I was quite surprised how quick this did come. I didn't actually order this till Thursday and it's come today. Even with the Christmas post, it's come today. It's one of those things that as a Beatles collector or a record collector, did we really need this? Nobody really knew it was coming out till a few days before it did come out. Just bear with me. God almighty. I'll have to cut that. So, finally got into the box. I hope this is what I think it is. Yeah, it is. So it was very, very well packaged. No damage whatsoever to the box. So I am thinking that, you know, hopefully this record is okay, which it should be, shouldn't it? When I heard that this album was going to be released or re-released, I was a bit like that. If you haven't guessed, it's McCartney 3x3 to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the McCartney 3 album. Did we really need it? Probably not. It is a limited edition coloured vinyl, and you don't actually know what it is until you open it up. That is my receipt, by the way, there. So this is from the paulmccartney.com or the Paul McCartney store. Like I say, I didn't realise that I was actually already on his mailing list sort of thing. But I've never actually bought anything from there. So the cover work is okay. It's like reversed, isn't it? Because on the original one, if I remember rightly, let's have a look. That is the only other copy I've got, by the way. This is the only vinyl copy of the original LP, and I have got it on CD. So that was the back cover. So the back cover is now the front cover, and the front cover is now the back cover. Nice album. Don't get me wrong. I've got nothing against this as an album. You know, it's basically in the tradition of McCartney 1 and McCartney 2, isn't it? Is it one that fans would have really wanted it to be re-released or whatever? I do know this is a very, very limited edition apparently, and certain people are saying it could become an instant collectible because not many people are going to buy it. But judging by the amount of videos I've seen on YouTube from some of my friends and other record collectors and Beatles collectors, I think virtually everybody really has, who this was intended to, i.e. collectors and fans, have actually bought it, haven't they? I didn't pay a lot for this. I paid £35.99, but then there was posting packaging on top of that. I nearly got it off the dreaded eBay, where people were saying, oh yeah, it's brand new, but they've opened it, so is it really brand new if it's opened? Like I say, you do not know what vinyl this is, what coloured vinyl it is till you open it. The track listing is exactly the same as the original LP, so you're not actually getting anything new as such. MPL and capital logos at the back, and made in Germany. Now this isn't a gatefold, is it? No, this isn't a gatefold, where the original one was a gatefold, wasn't it? So let's see what goodies we've got. Apparently you can know which one you've got by what's inside it, what is inside it. This is in all of them. This is like a mini poster of the original artwork or ideas for the original artwork. Although somehow they've managed to crease that in there, which doesn't hold very well for the record then, does it? You get McCartney 3. I think these were actually drew by Paul. Different variations, and it's got the words to, it's got the original rough timings here. Option B too long. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure what colour vinyl this is. Well, I say what colour the vinyl is. All the vinyl is the same colour, isn't it? It's the pattern of it. And that is actually quite weird, because the inside is blue, and then if you look, which you're probably not going to see, there's actually a drawing on there, which is a bit daft because you can't really see it, which is a lot like that little poster thing. I do like this cover. I do think the cover is actually quite good, and I think it does make more sense having his face on the front and that on the back. But that's just my personal opinion. You do get the lyric sheet with it, or the inner sleeve with the lyrics on it, which is all intact, because I've seen some videos where people have opened this up and it's been ripped on the sides and things like that. So I bet this is, let's have a look. Oh wow, I love it. This, I think I've only ever seen one more of these on YouTube so far. Like I say, that all the vinyl is red, yellow and blue, but it's the configuration. This is like, I don't know what you'd call this one, but it looks absolutely amazing. Doesn't it? That looks absolutely amazing. Don't know, is this the stripe version or something? I don't know, because there's one where it's like in sections like a pie, and then there's a bit where it's just swirled all the way through. So I'd say this is like a stripe version, isn't it? Very, very pleased with this, to be honest. Did I need to go out and buy this? No. I have heard a lot of criticism by fans saying, you know, it's a cash grab or whatever. Is it a cash grab? I don't know. It's the first time I've ever known an album have a 3rd anniversary release. 10th anniversary release or something, yeah, I can understand. But you don't have to buy it, do you? If you don't want it, you don't have to buy it. This is what I've been saying all through my career on YouTube. Nobody forces you to go out and buy these things, whether it's that, a Beatles deluxe box set or whatever. If you don't want it, don't buy it. Simple. Did I need to buy that? No, I didn't. At first, I wasn't going to bother. But then I've seen a few videos, and I'm thinking, you know something, that actually looks quite cool. And that one I've got, I'm very, very happy with. I got this when this came out. In fact, Sue bought me this for Christmas in, was it 2020, wasn't it, when this came out? And I think I've played that a handful of times. I do like it, don't get me wrong, but most of the songs on here I'll stream when I'm downstairs or in the garden or whatever. I do think it's a good album. I don't think it'll ever be classed as one of McCartney's classic albums, whereas this one, I don't know. What do you think, folks? Do you like that? I think that's pretty amazing, to be honest. I do. I've got to admit, I do like this. And I think if I could have picked one out of the 3, this would probably be the one that I wanted the most, from what I've seen. Don't know what it's going to sound like, because obviously I haven't played it, because you've just seen me unbox it. It looks a bit like a flag, doesn't it, that way round? I'm not quite sure what the colours are supposed to represent, why it's blue, yellow and red. I've no idea. Because it's the Beatles Blue album and the Beatles Red album and Yellow Submarine. I don't, I don't know. Is it to do with a certain country or something? I don't know. It is nice though. I must admit, I do. Absolutely quite amazed with that. I think this is a real nice find. Well, it's not a find. Well, technically it is a find, because when you order this, you can't actually order which one you want, and you can only order a maximum of 2. I'm not going to be stupid and go and order any more of these. I think, you know, it was released in that many different versions when this first came out. There's something like 50 different variations, wasn't there, or something like that. And some people did go and try and get every single variation of it. I'm quite happy to have that, and I'm still quite happy to have that as well. So I've got the original, and then I've got the 3rd anniversary reissue. 3rd anniversary issue. That is the only thing that doesn't really make any sense to me. Why would you release something that's only re-release something that's only 3 years old? Excuse me one sec. I think it is aimed mainly at collectors, to be honest. That is it going to be a collectible item in the future? Who knows? Who knows? From some of the videos that I have watched on this, some people seem to think that some of these versions are more limited than the others. Don't know what it's limited to. You know, if I'd got the money, I could have bought 2 of these and then got Sue to buy 2, and we could have ended up with 4 albums all the same, couldn't we? That is the only thing. But it's like a lucky dip, isn't it? In one way, it's like a lucky dip. You know you're going to get something fascinating, because they did show you what all the vinyls look like, and every one of the vinyls looks absolutely amazing. I'm very, very happy with this. I really am happy with that. In fact, I'm more happy with this than what I thought it'd be. Does that make sense? So that's it, just a quick video. And this will be the last one now till probably the new year. So once again, happy Christmas to everybody. I hope you've enjoyed that little unboxing. Yeah, it's nice to get that, isn't it, just before Christmas, to be honest. I'm glad I've ordered it now. I was like that, I wasn't going to bother ordering it, but after seeing a few videos, I was thinking, actually, yeah, that doesn't look too bad, and it's not really that expensive, is it? Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than a normal LP, isn't it? You know, what would I pay for this? £35, £35.99, and then £4.25 for the postage and packaging, which came within 48 hours. So, all in all, a marvellous experience to me. Like I say, it's the first time I've ever bought anything from the Paul McCartney store. Although I've been on that site before. Because when I went to go on it, it just says sign in or something, and I did it, and all my things were already in there. So yeah, I probably will start ordering a few things from there. There is the 50th anniversary Band on the Run coming in, which was a half-speed master, and then some like underdubbed mixes and things like that, which I'm looking forward to. So I will probably order that, because that comes out in February, isn't it? I do know somebody did order this, and they ordered the Band on the Run at the same time, but I don't think they're going to get this until the Band on the Run comes out, because they did it as a joint shipping thing. Yeah, so if you was in 2 minds about getting this, like I was to start with, I would actually, if you've got the money, recommend that you get it, because this, from what I can make out, this isn't going to be available in the shops. You can only get it from the Paul McCartney store, as far as I'm aware. Somebody will probably say, yeah, you can get it from HMV and places like that, which down the line you might be able to, I don't know. But yeah, it's actually quite nice. I'm actually overwhelmed with this in one way. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. And now I've seen it, I can sort of like understand why it's been done. Did we really need it? No, we didn't. Did I really need it? No, I didn't. But the collector in me saying, Dave, if you don't get it now, you never will, which is why I bought it. Didn't cost me the earth. Again, there is some scrupulous people on eBay that have got these from Paul McCartney store, and they're now putting them on eBay for twice or sometimes even 3 times the amount of what you can actually get it for Paul McCartney store. So check out the Paul McCartney store. That's all I say. If you want it, check out the Paul McCartney store. It's probably the best and easiest way you're going to get it. So once again, thank you to you all. Remember, you are the Beatle Dave. Thank you for putting up with me again, and I will see you all very, very soon. Nice little video for me for once. So until the next time, cheer everybody, happy Christmas and a very, very prosperous new year.